Welcome back. Sorry I haven't been around for a little bit. I'm dealing with issues with work and also not feeling too great. But we're back. We're going to do a little segment on how to fix a chainsaw because obviously garage is empty at the moment. The car got moved, but well, that's a long story later. But anyway, we're going to talk about how to get a chainsaw running that's been sitting for over a year since we last used it, and also how to fix a chain. Also need to replace the chain, but we're going to show you guys how to replace it just so we can get it working, because it is kind of jammed up, and clean it up, get it running, check the fuel, because it's probably got some bad fuel in it. Alright, so let's turn this thing on its side. Let's check the fuel, see what kind of fuel we're dealing with here, if there is any in there, and it is very low on fuel, and it stinks, so we may end up just draining that out. Let's check the bar of the chain oil, if we have that, and that's empty too. Awesome. So we know we have fuel, we have chain oil, but let's get the rest of this thing taken apart and figure out how much of a mess we're in here. All right, so with this, let's get this cover off real quick. I think this is only being held on by 2 screws. One right there, one right there. This should access the, oh, there's another screw down here I didn't see. Get that off. This should expose the spark plug and the air cleaner, and the air cleaner looks like it needs a little help. It looks a little dirty. So we're gonna pull out the spark plug, check it, make sure it's good. Alright, let's pull this air cleaner off. Do this one-handed here, it kind of sucks. Alright, get this off of here. Oh, it's not too bad. It looks like we got a little bit of, I don't know what it is. It's weird. I'll have to look into a new air cleaner for it. 2. Alright, so we'll get a little something out of it. What's that? Pull this out and see what it looks like. If it needs a little cleaning, we'll clean it up. Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad. We're going to check the gap though, just to make sure what the gap is on these things. And I'll show you how to fix the chain next. We got this thing turned on the other side. Let's loosen these 2 bolts here. Right there. So we can get this. Just chain cover off and see what happened. It probably just came off the freaking spindle, no big deal. We'll get a new one, new chain too. That's something else we're going to talk about too. But other than that, oh yeah, it is. Look at that. We're going to have to clean this up. It looks like it just popped off the thingy. So, all right. So let's see if we get this off here. We're gonna have to clean all this up. It looks pretty freaking disgusting. Looks like the blade on the chain got bent or something did. Or the whole thing's locked up. That's not good. Looks like the clutch burned itself out probably. Woo! Put pliers here. See if we can get this thing to turn. Oh, that might have helped. Forget this thing has a chain lock up here, which locks it in place so it doesn't move. Okay, so it's freely turned, but this is disgusting. Alright, well look at that. We got this all cleaned up. We gotta put on these pins back on here so we can get the chain stuff back on. So let's do that real quick. So let's just slide it back over here. Take your screw I just kind of put it back in. Whoa. Just like that. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. It's all dirty. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, she all back together. Now we gotta put oil and some fuel. Then we can try and start it. Alright guys, let's get this thing primered up. Pull the choke on. See if it'll start. Probably not. Surprise! Nope. Well, there you go. Throw back together. All clean. Possibly ready for the next adventure with it. After we get a new chain. But easy enough to change out. But anyway, if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe it, leave a comment, all the fun stuff, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.